I'm Mr. Hartgrave, and this is everything you need to know about Big Time Spider-Man. So, I really didn't know what to do with this video. This is a war defense character. I mean, that's the main thing you need to know about Big Time Spider-Man. His release method is interesting. He's available now as part of the raid milestones. So everybody's going to get, Big Time Spider-Man shards. I believe it's on the top. Oh no, it's on the season reward. It's not on the milestones. We thought Big Time Spider-Man was going to be on the raid milestones when it was first announced, but he's actually part of the season rewards, which I think actually means more people get them, but most players are going to get them slower than those players that are in the top raiding alliances. No one is going to get them right away because he's 100 shard unlock, and you got to get 100 shards, and that's at least going to take 2 weeks no matter what, or 4 weeks no matter what level of raids you're on. Maybe 3 weeks by the time this video hits YouTube. So that's probably a good thing, honestly. That's actually a good thing that they're limiting Big Time Spider-Man shards. Before you argue with me, just keep in mind that if you're not in one of the top alliances and you're facing a 7 yellow Big Time Spider-Man, initial testing has proven that this team is a nightmare war defense team. But that's not what this video is going to be on, because I don't know what the reality is going to be for most players, how long it's going to take the player base to actually start seeing Big Time Spider-Man on war defense, if you will see a lot of infestation teams on defense to begin with, because this really feels like a Kraken and Whale character, because I don't know what else he does. And that's what we're going to try to get on this video is, does he do anything besides war defense? Or is that it? Is he just a war defense character? I know some people have talked about taking, Big Time Spider-Man into Dark Dimension 6. And for gear purposes, that might make sense. He's a city character. He's tech. There are, no other good city tech characters. So yeah, if you're looking for a tech character to take into city, you could take Big Time Spider-Man. But are you going to get any value out of that? And I'll tell you what people wanted. What people want is a tech raid solution. Like, duh. So that's what we're going after here. I have a Kraken Big Time Spider-Man here with 7 yellow stars, 5 red stars. By the way, I have no idea how you get his red stars. For all I know, he's going to be dark promo credits, and then having 5 red stars on him will be entirely unrealistic. So that's all speculation. If he gets red stars the normal way, then fine, 5 red stars. If not, if it's dark promo credits, then just take this video, ball it up, throw it in the garbage. Watch it first, but then disregard everything you've seen, because this is entirely unrealistic. Like, 2 players will have a Spider-Man like this. Anyways, I've maxed out tier 4s. I've taken him to tier 17, level 95, 7 yellow stars, 5 red stars. I've made him a raider, level 5. Why? Because of the team I'm going to put him on. I think he's actually better as a striker, but I'm using him as a raider here because the raid team that I've come up with to try out tech nodes with is going to be Big Time Spider-Man. I'm just assuming that you put a massive investment in infestation. So Ant-Man Yellow Jacket, level 95. 4 Isotope 8, level 4 on everything, because that's what you got to be to go into the high level raids. So I figure, hey, let's go for it. Ultron, because why not? We're in crazy land now. Let's go ahead and throw Ultron in here. And Kang. I think Kang is going to be necessary for any kind of tech raid team that is not Bionic Avengers or is not the actual tech raid team, which will be coming not next patch, maybe the patch after. I don't know. We're trying to encourage them to do it sooner rather than later, because why are we made to suffer in this game? It's been 5 years. When you put the new raid out, maybe just put all the new raid teams out. Maybe just stop torturing the players of Marvel Strike Force. Why must we suffer? Raid is the second most important game mode. So if there's some value here to be had, then it would be good to know. This is my question, so I figured I'd share it with you. I pretty much show you everything I do on the test server. I don't really sit on here and do anything that I don't put in videos, just FYI. So this is the Incursion Raid 1, difficulty 2 this time. We're moving up in the world. And I've made it up to the tech nodes. Let's see. I really want to test it on difficulty 4, but man, this took an extreme amount of time just to get up here with it. So this is what we're going to do. And then we can make our determination from here, whether you think this raid team could go higher, or maybe if it needs to be a little weaker, maybe if it's like the level 0. I don't know what point the normal tech Bionic Avengers can handle level 0. But Bionic Avengers do start struggling on, difficulty 2. So I guess this is a good place to kind of see if this works out. I'm going to throw in Ant-Man and Wasp back there, Kang over there, Ultron over here. And let's go. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm hoping good. I don't know. It's kind of cool how you can take 3/5 of infestation into the tech raid. I mean, that bodes well. And I like how when you attack infestation characters, Big Time Spider-Man gets more speed bar. Like his speed bar stuff still works outside of war. So that's kind of cool. Maybe this will be okay. We have a Gambit here. I get to take the first turn with Big Time Spider-Man. He's going to attack everybody. He's going to flip stuff around. And he's not charged. So he's not going to get any of the cool stuff that he can do. Why don't they let him be charged? Just let him be charged and then maybe we have a hope. He does clear all barrier and revive once, although that doesn't really matter. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start with this special. Is there any way to get him charged? We'll have to look at his kit. Like, if there's no way to get him charged, that's really going to suck. Let's go after Emma over here with Kang and go through here. Man, I don't know. These nodes are so gross. Shang-Chi comes through. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. The team is sturdy. I'll give him that. All right, we're going to start with the Ant-Man Ultimate, which is, put ability block down. That was something. And, yeah, this isn't going to do what you wanted to do with Yellow Jacket. I mean, honestly, it's going better than I thought. We'd already be dead by now. So we don't have any kind of revive. So once the team dies, it's dead. This is going to put some defense down out there. I guess that's good. He's still not charged. So yeah, Big Time Spider-Man can't get charged. Can he even do anything? Is there any... There seems to be no point to this. This is disastrous. I don't think there's like another team to try this with either. He's still not... He doesn't get charged. I guess we'll just... He's got offense down. All right, I'm going to leave this. Let's go look at his kit. Yeah, lose battle. Maybe we'll come back in here. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I didn't think it was going to work. You didn't think it was going to work. Nobody thought it was going to work. But what else are you going to do with them? And yeah, what are you going to do with them in Dark Dimension? I think he does have Dark Dimension callouts at least, right? Does he at least charge up in Dark Dimension? It's like we need a tech character that throws around charges. Like maybe if we get a standalone tech character that throws around charges, then we got something. But yeah, on War Defense, that's when he gains charged. Other than that, he doesn't charge. So what are you going to do? What's the point? There's nothing going on here. Yeah, it's only when he's charged does he do cool stuff. And he ain't doing no cool stuff outside of that. So unless you got a way to throw charged on him, I don't know what he's going to accomplish. I mean, look, nobody said this was going to work, right? We'll try one more time. Maybe you just got to get past that opening wave, and then the team can snowball and actually accomplish something. I'm just making stuff up at this point. I'm absolutely making stuff up at this point. I think if you're going to invest a whole bunch in infestation, then this is what, like, maybe there's a better character than Ultron as a 5th. Maybe if we throw Doctor Doom in there. Let's just get Doctor Doom in there for fun. Maybe that's better than Ultron. I can't see. Ultron really wasn't doing anything anyways. I thought maybe he could extend some buffs on the villain characters, but he wasn't even really taking turns. I mean, yeah, of course they want to sell their tech raid team. Of course. But maybe I just was kind of hoping that maybe Big Time Spider-Man could be like, I'm just going to hit the ultimate right away and just throw. I mean, he did throw down a trauma. I don't know where that trauma came from. That was interesting, actually, that he threw down a trauma. I didn't see that. That was called out in the kit, but I thought that only happened if he had charge. So that's kind of interesting. We'll throw an ability block over here on Emma to prevent her from clearing things. And we'll go for the death status on her too. Okay, Yellow Jacket hit. Yellow Jacket hit. We got a little momentum here. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I've certainly seen other tech teams not do as well. But man, this is such a big investment. You'd think if you were taking one of the newest characters and putting this much, all these resources into him, that you would get a little more than this. But you won't. And I guess that's the reason for putting this video out. Just if you were wondering, hey, I'm sure some of you out there were like, well, I'm going to take him into Dark Dimension, and I'm sure if I put like Gear Tier 18 on him, if I take him into the tech nodes, he'll do something, right? Here we go. Let's see what he can do with 3 turns. Let's see if Doctor Doom gives him 3 turns. Will that help him do something? Will that make him into some kind of, effective death-dealing machine in this raid? Who knows? Let's have a look. It's his best shot for it, right? Man, this first node's a nightmare. What is this madness? All right, his cooldowns are a little long for raids. Yeah, the cooldowns aren't doing him any favors, are they? All right, we got another wave, man. You would have to heal up again to get through this wave. And where did that trauma come from? He says, attack all enemies, flip all positive effects and negative effects, apply disrupted, but only if charged is he supposed to apply trauma. So that trauma came out of nowhere. I mean, cool. It should. I'm not even going to report that. I'm going to let you have that, okay? Marvel Strike Force community, Big Time Spider-Man, he's dropping trauma in raids. You heard it here first. You probably heard it here only, and I ain't going to tell nobody else. Okay? Because I don't work for them. I work for you. And you can trust that. There's a lot of other videos on this channel better than this one. So check them out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't take Big Time Spider-Man into raids and think it's going to do anything for you. Because it's not. It's not a thing. This is not a thing. Grave diggers, keep digging.